Yes, I'm live. I'm actually early. So I just wanted to get on here and test this out. So I'm just trying to see if my camera's plugged in. Hmm. All right, let's see here. I guess it's not. I wanted to use I think this is pretty clear. So you are logging. One second. I'm just going to turn the light. Okay, I think that's pretty bright. Yeah, you guys can see my waves there in the back. That's that's what I got to look at until I get to an actual live beach, which I will be soon. All right. Okay. So let me know if you guys can hear who is here with me. Oh, is that Lawrence? Is that Lawrence? Is that you? Okay. All right. So good afternoon, Bellas and some fellas. Some fellows in the house too. I'm sure there will be. Thanks for joining me live on this beautiful Sunday afternoon here in Toronto. It's probably one of the last sunny weekends for a few months. Like it's gorgeous. It's been super nice out. I'm going to close this window here. It's been nice for about 4 or 5 days now. So I'm definitely going to take advantage of this last day today after this live. Going to step out and maybe go roller skating or roller blading. It's a roller skating thing, but I might bring my roller blades. So I'm excited for this live because, simply put, there has never been an easier time to make money online or from home, ever in history. And talk about a great time to be alive. Like it is really a great time to be alive. The online world has exploded, it is exploding with opportunities. And what I'm going to say is this: let's not get left back. Let's not get left behind. Like, don't get left behind. If we don't jump on this now, while we're kind of somewhat on a lockdown, like we're not locked down like that, but the world has changed and a lot more people are home and a lot more people are online. And if you don't take advantage of this, and I don't mean that in a bad way at all, but if you don't jump on this now, I don't know if this time's going to come back or if it's going to be like this in a year, if we'll ever experience this again. I don't know. I don't know. So why not plant a seed or start something now with so many people already online? More than ever, right? So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Elizabeth Correa. I help and teach women to explore how they can use their voice, their gifts, and their story to enrich their life and the lives of others. I'm also the creator and founder of the Sweet Spot Membership Club, where I help new female coaches and service-based businesses use business and branding techniques to build and launch their products and services. So for the past few years, I have been solely focused on my speaking business. Actually, past more than like few, like I'm talking definitely 5 years, focused on my speaking business. And I was coaching part-time. So speaking on stages and schools, at special events, conferences, That was my primary focus. And then COVID happened. And thank God for my part-time coaching, because that was when I decided from right in the beginning, right, like I literally, I knew what was going to happen. I knew that the online world was going to explode, that people were going to be home. I knew it was going to happen. So I decided to go all in with my coaching. And that was the ending of February. Literally was like, okay, I see what's going to go down here. And let me tell you, for me personally, for many reasons, the lockdown was the best thing that could have happened to me. It was the best thing that could have happened. I feel better. I'm taking care of my body more. I'm home a lot more. I mean, there were days where I was literally speaking at 2, 3 schools in one day. It was a lot of up and down and driving all around, and I am grateful for it all. Don't get me wrong here. But I'm also grateful for being home a lot more, focused on another passion of mine, which is coaching. So I don't think I really understood how easy it was to make money online. You know, you hear it like, oh, you know, people are making 4 figures, 5 figures, 6 figures, 7 figures, whatever it was. And you're kind of like, ah, really? Right? But working from home, launching something online from your laptop with a Wi-Fi connection is very easy. Making money from your laptop online is very easy. Easier now than it's been ever before, like I said. And so in today's episode, I want to share 5 amazing high earning businesses that you can start from home with a laptop and an internet connection in your PJs. Okay? So number 1. Now you guys probably have heard this before. You've probably purchased a couple of them, or you see the ads, or click here, whatever. But number 1 is building an online course. If you think for 1 second that it's hard to build an online course, no, it's not. You can create a lot of success with an online course. People are making a lot of money doing this, 7, 8 figures a year, literally. Now, there's online courses that you can do live, which some of you know, Glenn and I have done quite a few of those. And then there's the pre-recorded ones. If you are camera shy, not camera shy, if you don't like showing up live, if you don't like recording videos, I think more so the live thing. You don't like doing the stories, the live videos on Instagram or Facebook or even YouTube, right? An online course, a pre-recorded online course is ideal for you. Ideal. There's no one behind the camera. It's just you. And as a matter of fact, it's an excellent, excellent stream of income. It really is. It's a business that'll make money while you're sleeping. It's a pre-recorded course that you've got online. You wake up and, Sally just purchased your course, right? So for those of you, whether you want to do it live or pre-recorded, it's about focusing on one area of expertise that you have, one area. So for instance, if you're a graphic designer, how can you take that skill set and turn it into an online course that people would pay for? So if you're a graphic designer, you can create a course teaching people, and you don't even have to be a graphic designer. Maybe you're really good at Canva. You make beautiful worksheets and templates in Canva. So it's basically, you can create a course teaching people how to make beautiful PDFs, beautiful workbooks, right? Maybe you can call it a social media bundle, teaching people how to make all the graphics for their brand. There's a huge world of people right now buying that from so many different sites, whether it's what is it, Shopify, Etsy, Creative Market is huge for selling stuff like that, right? So think of what it is, which skill set and expertise that you have, anything, I don't care if it's gardening, that you can record a 6 video training program, literally 6 videos. I'm going to give you guys some ideas. I'm going to tell you where to go, right? What is that one thing that you can teach on camera? You can create 5, 6 videos and sell it for whatever amount. And creating a course is all about just focusing on that one expertise, on your expertise. You know, maybe you're a phenomenal home organizer. And you don't, by the way, it doesn't have to be a registered business. I'm not saying create a course from something, you know, from a business that you're already running. No, or operating. It doesn't have to be a registered business. I'm talking a course that you can just put together. Maybe you're amazing at meal prepping. You can literally create 6 video module course for meal prepping. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, even if it's 4 videos. And listen, you do not need a professional camera. Those days are long gone. Most courses on Udemy, which I definitely go check that out, Udemy, Udemy. So most courses on Udemy and even Teachable or Skillshare were recorded with cell phones. Perfect lighting. Get a ring light. I've got one here right now behind this camera. That's why it's super clear. Okay, so if you're interested in creating an online course, you should definitely check out Udemy, right? So the beauty of Udemy is all the back end work, all that stuff that can get really difficult with launching an online course, like having to have a website, your own website, having to market it, find the people to buy it. No, Udemy has hundreds of thousands of students already there. It's like $40 to launch a course on Udemy. It's so cheap. So check out Udemy. All the stuff, all the back end work is already done for you. You simply upload your videos and your worksheets. And when it comes to your worksheets, homework, worksheets, workbooks, you recreate the content and you get a graphic designer to create nice PDFs for you that match your brand. Easy breezy. It is one of the easiest and quickest ways to make money. I kid you not. So take a few moments to check out Udemy. Again, it's Udemy or Teachable. Again, they have all the students there. You don't have to go out and find all the students and convince people. Yes, you're going to do that part too. You're going to send them to Udemy, to your course. But there's hundreds of thousands. And what I'm telling you is go to Udemy, type in your skill set, your expertise. If it's home organizing, you type that in. And you're going to see so many courses pop up in that area, home organizing. And each and every one of them will have hundreds, if not thousands of students. It'll show you how many students took that course. Now watch this. Purchase the course. If there's one that really speaks to your expertise, just so that you can see what it entails, purchase the course or watch their first few videos, which usually are free. And on Udemy, I believe you cannot sell a course over $200, right? And you'll see thousands of students that bought that. So if you're thinking everyone else is doing what I want to do or what I'm really good at, think again. Check out Udemy and you'll see every single one of those courses have hundreds of students that took the course. Obviously, look for the 5-star, the 4 and 5-star courses so that you can see, okay, what is in module 1? What's in module 2? And by the way, you can click it and it'll show you. It'll show you the topic, the title of that video, of that module. It'll show you the name of the worksheet. So everything that you need is literally there. All you're doing is rinse and repeat. Those people on Udemy also checked out other people on Udemy and got ideas. That's what everybody does. That's what we do, right? So check them out. Also check out Teachable. Teachable is a bit more expensive. However, you can sell your course for more than $200 on Teachable, right? Most courses on Udemy are between $40 and $60. Yes, super cheap. Believe me, don't let that number fool you. All right. It is a platform that is already created for you. It's not like uploading a brand new online course on a website, on your website. That's a lot more work. It's a lot more work, a lot more money. You can get a membership on Udemy, pay your $40 to launch the course. And when you have, 100 people buying a $40, $50, $60 course, this is a start. This is an idea to make money from home. That's just on Udemy. You can charge more outside of Udemy. Create the course and charge more outside of Udemy, right? So if you're great at gardening, at photography, at cutting hair, anything you can think of, how can you turn that into an online course? Just imagine being on social media and selling the heck out of this one course, showing up to push and promote one course. This can be an incredible route for you to go down. I promise you, and potentially earn you a lot of money. All right. So number 2. Okay. Number 2. So the second idea is creating a printable workbook, which really is a PDF, right? A printable workbook. So you can write up a workbook, right? So create all the content in a Word document, get a designer to do the hard part, which is designing the beautiful workbook, okay, or PDF. All you're doing is creating the content. So look at a skill set that you have, like again, an area of expertise that you have, that you can build something out of, right? Something that could really be really helpful for someone. If it was helpful for you, if being organized is helpful for you, how many more people will benefit from that skill set, from learning that from you? Whatever worked for you works for a huge world of people out there. Whatever worked for you. Okay? So there are people out there making thousands of dollars selling one digital product, one workbook, one digital package. And there's people who are willing to pay $20, $30, $40 for that workbook, for that package. You go to places like Creative Market, and you'll see what people are charging there for templates, for workbooks, right? But I'm talking about whether you do a digital package or a workbook. Workbooks are huge right now, just so you know, right? And you charge $20, $30 for it to get a Shopify account. You don't even need a full out website. You can create one landing page. Click here to purchase the such and such goal setting workbook for $17, for $19.99, for $7, right? The goal here is not to make thousands overnight. It's about creating getting the momentum, like getting that thing going, right? You need something to push you, right? And so working on something small like this and then just selling them like hotcakes, that is super, super motivating. So I want you to think of templates or even guides that you can create. Again, get out of the creative mode, which means like the designing part, that's not for you. That's for a graphic designer. And if you need one, I got one. Danny, she's amazing. She does all my PDFs, all my workbooks, okay? It's about creating the content, writing out the content on a Word document, passing it on to a graphic designer so they can create this beautiful ebook, this beautiful workbook PDF for you, right? And take a look at some other printables on online as well. You probably have purchased some. You probably have some. All right. So you have to just come up with the content, someone else designs it, and you decide what you're going to sell it for. Super easy. The hardest work, you're creating the content. You do it once, you sell them many, 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 many times, right? Some of us don't want to do the work. We don't want to put in the work, but it takes work. Just like, there's some people who've got this great idea and they want to launch this idea, and a year has gone by and they haven't done it, and another year and they haven't done it because they haven't invested time and money. Time and money in doing the work, time and money in hiring a coach or someone that can help you. I have coaches. I wouldn't be able to do what I do if I didn't, right? So put in the time. Put in the time. Number 3 is teach a subject. Remember, I am speaking to the online world right now. It's a new world. It's a new world and it's online, okay? So I'm speaking to online, just from your laptop with an internet connection. So number 3 is teach a subject. Look, for those of you who love teaching, coaching, right now with so many kids, so many students doing homeschooling from home, so many of these tutoring places have shut down. They won't be opening again. They just couldn't afford to stay open. Right? So now is the best time to get online and offer something like teaching another language, any language. You know how many parents are out there wishing that there was someone online or wishing that their children spoke their language. Like, I'm Portuguese, fluent. I can read, I can write it. My parents are Portuguese. My kids don't speak it. So can you just there's someone like me or like you out there who says, you know what, I want my kids to speak Portuguese. And if they're young enough, you can get them in front of the computer watching Mary teach Portuguese or Chinese or French, right? Okay, sweetie, honey, today we have half hour of French lessons or Portuguese, or, because they're already learning French in school if you're from Canada anyway, or if you live in Canada. But just imagine there's hundreds, thousands of parents out there who would purchase that from you. I promise you, I would. I'm not going to get online and teach Portuguese because I'm operating in my calling and in my purpose. I've already got a few different streams of income, so I'm good. But I'm saying if I was starting all over again, this would definitely be something, and in this new online world, that I would do. So teach a subject, teach another language. Maybe it's geography, maybe it's history. Now is the time. Focus on one thing you want to teach, and just start targeting all those homeschooling moms. I follow a couple of homeschooling moms, and they are crushing it right now, like crushing it. They are selling their programs. Oh my goodness. They were already homeschool moms, some of them, and some of them weren't. Right? So just think of what it is you can teach. Remember, the audience, there's your client and there's your audience. Your ideal client, your ideal audience. In this case, your ideal client is the mom, is the parents, the the homeschooling parents, or the mom or the dad, right? That your ideal audience in this case would be those kids. So decide, is it elementary? Is it grade 6, grade 7? Is it high school students? Right? So that could be, oh my God, amazing. Right? So number 4 is a no-brainer. Number 4, to be honest, I don't know why a lot more people aren't doing this. It's mind-blowing. Group coaching, group training, right? This is where 5 or 10 or 20 people or more show up live online, maybe Zoom online, and you coach them in a particular area, right? I'm going to use Matthew as an example. Many of you, or some of you may know, I've been doing Matthew, the Goya challenges for 4 months now. And this is a super inspiring story. I'm not kidding you. Matthew is a personal trainer. And with COVID, everything shut down, everything closed. So he had no job and no business, and he was home. And what he did was, just to make sure that he was still working out, because there was no gyms were open, he started to go on Instagram Live, inviting people to work out with him. I was one of them. This was 4 months ago. And I was one of them. And so we would show up on live at 11:30 in the morning, and we would just follow him. Whatever he does, we would do. He had ab day, he had lower body, upper body, arms, legs, whole body conditioning. Every day was something different. And he was doing it for free. And then we connected, and I was like, okay, something needs to come out of this. So make a long story short, he launched a paid program on Zoom. So he was like, okay, guys, I'm not going to be doing these Instagram lives anymore for free. However, I'm inviting you to purchase this program, $100 a month, 100 Canadian, by the way, which is like what? $75 American, maybe 80, maybe US. So he invited us over there, and he said, we're going to be going live on Zoom in a webinar type room. Okay. And we're going to train every day. So it's going to be the same thing, but you guys are going to make the investment, and I'm going to bring you over to Zoom, and we're going to do it private in a community. The first month that he launched this, remember, he did not have a fitness Instagram. He didn't have a fitness page. He wasn't, that's not what he was doing. He was a personal trainer in Toronto, but he wasn't doing this online. So the first month, the first launch, it was about 210 people that signed up. 210 people. Do the math. Do the math. Let's do the math. Okay, that was the first month. And how I know is because there's a private Facebook group for each Goya challenge. So every time there's a new challenge, which is every month, he changes the group. Okay, so I said 210. Some of you probably figured it out already. I haven't. $21,000. 100 times 210 equals 21,000. The second month, that number went up by another 100 people. The third month, and so on, and it kept growing, and it keeps growing. Group coaching, any type of group training, group coaching, is a phenomenal stream of income. It's an amazing way to make extra money and money from home, from your laptop with a Wi-Fi connection. I promise you. Okay? So really think of what it is, your expertise, and think of how you can turn that into an open group coaching program or closed. With him, he does 1 month at a time, 4 weeks at a time. What can you do? How can you show up? And what can you charge? Whether it's 200 people, 300 people, with health and wellness, yeah, the number is going to be that high, especially during COVID. He jumped on that it was like he jumped into a gold mine, literally. Everyone was home. Nobody was at the gym. Gyms were closed. Everybody wanted to work out. Some people had gained 10 pounds the first month. They wanted to lose it, right? So he jumped into a gold mine, literally. So what is it that you can do? What expertise, what skill set do you have that you can share in a group coaching program? You can build a program around that expertise. All right, number 5 and the final one, MLM. I know you're probably thinking, oh my God, no way. Don't talk about multi-level marketing to me. I'm going to tell you something. I joined TLC, Total Life Changes. I sell vitamins and the IASO tea, and it is, I'm not kidding, the best stream of income that I have. I've got 5. It's the best one. I'm not kidding. Why? Because I make money in my sleep. I log on every day, and there's more money in there than there was yesterday. I simply send people to my website, and I sell these products. I'm going to tell you something. Multi-level marketing. Okay, for those of you who want to start a business, it is the best way to start a business. You do not have to go get create the product. You don't need a warehouse. You don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars to create that product. You don't need to have any inventory on you. You don't need to like, you literally are selling these things, whichever company you choose, whether it's skincare, whether it's vitamins. I mean, there's so many, jewelry, whatever it is, right? It's something that you love and that you're passionate about. You don't have to spend the money creating any of these products or any of this stuff. You don't have to go and get a warehouse. Like I said, all the hard work is done. You're simply building a community of people, or selling to a community of people that need or want that product. It is the best, one of the best ways to start a business and start making money from home, from your laptop with a Wi-Fi connection. Definitely the best. All the work is already done for you, but you have to think of something that you love and something that you really want to do. You're going to put in the work and you're passionate about it. It's phenomenal stream of income. All right. So many people are waking up and realizing that they can make so much money online. And I'm telling you this, you have the ability, you watching this, you have the ability to make so much money doing something that you really, really love. Yes, you can do, I could have said things like podcast and YouTube, and those are great movements and great things to launch, but I'm talking about making money like today. Like, you start today, you put in the work, and you're making the money right away. It's a huge stepping stone into business, and also a way for you to live your life with more passion, to fuel your life with more passion, right? By tuning in and building and working on something you love. So just start researching and see what's right for you, right? I've only shared a few ideas, but there's a lot more online. And I shared the easiest and most simplest ones, personally, I think, anyway, when it comes to online. It's not about making $10,000 next week. It's about creating something that you love and something that you're really great at, that you're good at. And listen, there are a lot of things that you're good at. A lot. I don't care if it's cooking. I don't care if it's speaking another language. I don't care if it's gardening. I don't care if it's social media, writing, reading. There is a woman on Instagram who goes live. I can't remember her name. And she teaches kids how to read. I was checking her out, and then I went in the link in her bio, and I realized she was selling courses on Udemy, teaching children how to read. She started this during COVID. Do you know how many parents right now need that service? They're busy, they're back at work, or they don't have time to teach their kids how to read. Right? So it's about deciding on one thing and launching it, creating it, and be consistent. All right. So I hope you enjoyed watching this live. Leave me a comment. Let me know which idea you liked the most, or maybe just an idea that you came up with while listening to the live, while watching the live. And if you're thinking of starting an online business, definitely reach out to me. You can email me at coaching@elizabethcorrea.com. I'm going to put it right here for you. And let's set up a discussion. Oh, I spelled it wrong. At elizabethcorrea.com. Oh, hi, Bella. Hi, Andrea. Hi, beautiful. Oh, thanks, Mama. Thank you. So yeah, you can reach out by emailing me if you do come up with an idea and you want to just talk about it, explore some options. Just reach out by email. And of course, you can also join the Sweet Spot membership club, which is a resource hub, a live coaching resource hub for new coaches and service-based businesses. All right, this is where I share all your business. I'm going to post this right here. Business and branding tips and tools to build and launch your products and services. All right, so thanks. Thank you, Bella. Thank you. So, of course, don't forget to like this video, comment below, share it with someone you think may need it, and of course, subscribe. All right. So, love you guys. All there you go. See, Andrea said the sweet spot is phenomenal. Oh, you're phenomenal. Thank you. Thank you so much, Bella. Access to so much great content. Thank you. Oh, you're awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, guys. So until next time, remember that you have absolutely nothing to lose by taking a chance and everything to gain, even if it's just the experience. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Ciao. Bye, Andrea.